That's all, Chris.
Hi friends, my name's Chris. A little bit about myself, I'm a third-year bio major from San Diego. Why am I running for social affairs? Maybe because I was nominated, so I'm like, okay, what the hell, like, might as well go for it. Which is basically how I live most of my life. But I think what I want to do as social affairs is just foster that mabuhay spirit that we have as Filipino Americans, which I think is very unique and very like, how we're so welcoming, how there are people here who aren't even Filipino, and that's beautiful, right? Being a Filipino club. Something I want to do is just foster the relational aspect of this club more and more. Just building bridges between us as someone who would be social affairs. I think some things that qualify me. I've been a part of InterVarsity Christian Fellowship for 3 years. I've experienced planting a small group, starting that out, and growing relations within that small group from a group of 5 to now a group of almost 20 plus. And just growing that relational aspect. That's a big part of who I am, is getting to know people, talking to strangers, getting to know where people are from, like what they're about, just being real. Some things that I could work on is like time management, also being part of InterVarsity. There's a lot of other stuff that I have to do, but I think for me, when I commit to something, I put my all into it. So if I do become social affairs, I would put my all into it. I wouldn't go half in InterVarsity, half in here. I put all of myself into it. Yeah, any questions?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I kind of have like a two-part question. So, yeah, you started InterVarsity when you've had groups of 20 plus. How do you think you can adapt to over 100 in terms of taking them to friendship games?
Well, that's just, so InterVarsity, the structure of InterVarsity is that we have small groups, right? And I'm a small group leader, so I've grown that small group into 20, but I also am part of the large group, which is, right now we have 160 members. So I take, like, during large groups, I'm the person who's like the social butterfly going around, greeting everyone. So I'm definitely, I love large groups.
And then my second question is, what is your experience in terms of planning large events, like on campus or off, in terms of like OSL and like cat life and stuff like that?
Yeah, I've planned a lot of events within my small group, Pamana. So like planning like our outreach we did last week when we were tabling, I was the one who planned all that, like with cat life, getting our tables, making sure we had all our stuff together. Planning events, we have like Pamana hangouts, so like every couple of weeks planning those hangouts. Also like for InterVarsity as a whole, like planning outreaches that we do. So if you guys see InterVarsity tabling or doing those like question things, I've always played a part in that. Being outreach coordinator last year, so I was in charge of like setting up those events. Like we have Yosemite trips for InterVarsity and all those trips are a part of.
Social shares, I apologize. So it's Brent and CJ. Welcome to ask the question.
So a lot of times with social affairs, you have to plan things, you have to make some tough decisions, some decisions that some people may not be happy with, and will either confront you or make a comment later. How would you respond to those people when they come with a dissenting opinion?
I definitely receive criticism well, pretty thick skin. I think everyone's opinion is valid, right? Or they wouldn't be coming up to me. So honestly, like hearing them out, like, and understanding where they're coming from, like what is, I guess, causing them tension and dissonance.
How would you handle member retention in the second semester? Because usually it like falls off after Michigan. How would you handle it?
Yeah. Member retention is definitely something big with that I've dealt with Pamana and InterVarsity too. But something we do as InterVarsity is definitely building those relations as like a one-on-one. Like I honestly want to get to know you. So building a relationship in that way instead of just like you're just another member, right? Making it more than you're just a member who comes and is part of our numbers. Getting to know them as a person and following up, texting, getting past like the, those awkward like texts and Facebook messages.
Time for one more question, Sabrina.
So as social chair, you will be responsible for contacting other clubs and organizations. How do you plan on making events or socializing with other clubs and organizations?
I guess like,
How would you go about like keeping socializing with other organizations as social chair?
I think definitely like going to their events where they have plans. I'm always down to